kún máa lójú tásì ṣó òkun ní márìrì bàbá tiwa torí bọ́bá ní kájọlógún nílé ìwọ onílẹ̀ onílẹ̀ onísára lọ́la wòdì ìgbàdé borí kò ní jẹ́ kí ara ló.
Thank you everyone for logging in. We appreciate you. Thank you everyone for logging in. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you. Thank you everyone for logging in tonight or this evening. We appreciate every one of you. God bless you. We really thank you for coming in and thank you for your patience. It's been all over the place, but we thank God. So, my name is Taiwo Sholuade. I'm a registered nurse here in the state of Georgia, and also a downloading provider for the psychiatric. All right. Let's listen to commercials and we'll roll on. Sorry.
Tàbí ẹ̀fẹ́ tàlẹ́ l'Amẹ́ríkà ẹ máa jó ẹ máa yọ̀. Táíwò Ṣolúwadé Realtor yẹn tọ̀lọ̀ àwọn lójúlówó real estate agent pẹ̀lú America's Realty ní Atlanta, Georgia, Amẹ́ríkà. Àkọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ ni wọ́n níbi kábánira property kábánita property. Táíwò Ṣolúwadé Realtor àbánira létalé tó ṣe é fọkàn tán ni. Wọ́n ṣe orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lẹ́gbẹ́ tó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan ẹ̀ lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà. Tẹ̀sí ẹ̀ darí gbèdé sí. Wọ́n wáyé ra ilé tẹ́ máa dé sí. Tàlẹ́ òkú padà kíákíá ni wọ́n bá yín ta. Táíwò Ṣolúwadé Realtor wọ́n tún bá ní fowó dókòwò ìyẹn investment tí ó máa mẹ́rẹ̀ jaburata wá fẹ́ni tó lówó. Ìdí nìyí o tí gbogbo èèyàn fi mọ Táíwò Ṣolúwadé Realtor bí ẹni mọ̀wó l'Amẹ́ríkà. Ọmọlúàbí èèyàn ní olóòótọ́ ní pẹ̀lú. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ dòwò pẹ̀lú wọn lónìí. Ẹ̀rẹ́rìn ayọ̀. Táíwò Ṣolúwadé Realtor wà ní 4618 Woodstock Road, Roswell, Georgia 30075. Nọ́mbà ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n gangan ní 770-335-5213. Telephone number office one is 770-993-4663. email address wọn sukky_2000@yahoo.com, website wọn www.americasrealty.com. tó bá jẹ́ ti kábàánì rà létí ìfọkànbalẹ̀ lamẹ́ríkà, Táíwò Ṣọládé Realtor láàyò gbogbo èèyàn.
Abinibi FM ní Amẹ́ríkà ó ti dé téńté ó doṣù kárí ayé. Ìkànnì tiwantiwa ni wọ́n ń pè é ẹgbọ́n ká ẹgbà bẹ́ẹ̀. Abinibi FM tó wà ní Atlanta, Georgia, Yorùbá pọ́nbélé ni wọ́n ń sọ. Wọ́n ń ṣètò tó mọ́yẹ́ lórí. Wọ́n polówó ọjà fún gbogbo àgbáyé. Bílẹ̀ iṣẹ́ kan bá kú pátápátá, wọ́n jẹ́rìí wọn wọ́n lè gbé dìde. Ìròyìn tó kárí ayé ìbẹ̀lẹ̀ ti kọ́. Ẹ máa yí síbẹ̀ nígbà gbogbo. Abinibi FM ní Atlanta, Georgia ní Amẹ́ríkà ìbẹ̀lẹ̀ mi yí í sí. Ọmọ ọba Adémọ́lá Adélabú mo ti bá wọn dọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀mùlẹ̀. Ó yá yí síbẹ̀ má gbẹ kú ò. Ibẹ̀ ni ẹ máa gbọ́ lóòrèkóòrè.
All right, thank you, everyone. We really appreciate you for your time, for the logging in. We thank you. Thank you for your support, for all of you that has been supporting us. Without you, there is no Abinibi FM. So we say thank you. And we also want to use the same opportunity to thank all our supporters, our business advertisers. We say thank you. God bless you. So tonight we're talking about high blood pressure in pregnancy. I know some of our friends and viewers have high blood pressure issues. We have friends that are pregnant. We have children. We have nieces and nephews, and we need to be there to support them and be able to guide them through the moments of their pregnancy. So, sorry for that noise. So, somehow, women have high blood pressure during pregnancy, which we sometimes cannot explain. But this can put the mother and her baby at risk for problems and for a really fatal issue. And also, we find out based on research and with evidence that most women that have high blood pressure during pregnancy can also have high blood pressure after delivery. So, when you look at this, you know that high blood pressure can be prevented. It can be prevented. It's a preventable problems, even in pregnancy. You know, some people call high blood pressure, by the people that understand the terminology, they call it hypertension. This is very common in the United States. At least when you have 12 pregnancy person, you will have at least one woman between age of 22 to 43 have this problem with their pregnancy. So good news is that with you being in good blood pressure, taking a good control of your blood pressure, even if you have high blood pressure before you become pregnant, taking good care of your health and your blood pressure can make you and baby live a healthy life. Even the baby can stay healthy throughout the pregnancy. But first of all, if you know you're prone to high blood pressure, I will encourage you to talk to your provider before you get pregnant so that they know when to start monitoring you. Because if they don't know, they can't control it. But if they know when to start to monitor you, because if you make them aware, this is not a secret. Talk with your doctor before you plan on getting pregnant. Talk to your doctor, so that they can plan with you. And immediately you become pregnant, it's not a secret. Please follow up with your doctor so that they will know how early they can start to prevent and monitor your condition. That's a very, very vital information. So, what do we think are the complications with high blood pressure and pregnancy? Like a lot of people know, they call it preeclampsia, eclampsia, stroke. So mostly women that have these conditions are labor induced. Sometimes people with this situation can have placenta abruption. So which is another situation that needs emergent attention. People with high blood pressure can have a preterm labor, which means a baby that is born before 37, 38 weeks. Or when a baby is born weighing less than 5 pounds, 8 ounces, they will be considered preterm. So what will you do? What will you do, or what should you do if you have high blood pressure before, during, and after pregnancy? What are the concerns? When we come back.
Ọ̀pá kì í pa gbogbo lẹ́nu. Adémọ́lá Adélabú, àgbà nínú akéwì tí ń gbowó oṣù lọ́wọ́ ìjọba pọ̀rọ̀kìnní akéwì tí ń gbénu rédíò sọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀. Bàbá àlùfáà aláyémọ́rẹ́, àṣemọ́jẹ́ bí owó ọ̀gbárùkù ẹ̀fọ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Ọlọ́jọ́ òní wo ní bàbá mi. Èmi àìlá igi tó ń ṣàlọ́ tí mi ò ní bẹ̀rù. Àràmàǹdà kí nírú èyí? Tààlẹ́ tó fẹ́ kọrin bí òṣọmọ ọba Adémọ́lá ọmọ Adélabú ni. Èmi Adémọ́lá Adélabú òkú tó ń jí forí eku bá ògùnmọ̀rì. Abinibi FM ní Atlanta, Georgia ní Amẹ́ríkà ńlá ti ń dún gbogbo aráyé ẹ̀bù wá wìtìwìtìwìtìwìtì. Abinibi FM wọ́n lọ wá jákèjádò ìlú lọ́bẹ̀ ẹranko wọ́n lọ wá jákèjádò lóyìn ládùn ní tàwa wọ́n lọ wá jákèjádò ìtòkùn rẹ́rẹ́ wọ́n lọ wá jákèjádò. Àpolówó ọjà ẹ̀ wọ́n ń lọ wá jákèjádò. Lówó tí ó gara wọ́n ń lọ wá jákèjádò. Abínibí FM rè o wọ́n ń lọ wá jákèjádò. Abínibí FM Atlanta Georgia tiwantiwa ni ẹ máa gbọ́. Ọ̀pá kì í pẹ́ gógó lẹ́nu. Adémọ́lá Adélábù àgbà nínú akéwì tí ń gbowó oṣù lọ́wọ́ ìjọba bọ̀rọ̀kìnní akéwì tí ń gbénu rédíò sọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀. Ọba àlùfọ́ aláyémọ́rẹ́ àṣemájọ bí owó ọ̀gbárùkù ẹ̀fọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́jọ́ òní mo rí bàbá mi. Èmi àìláìkí tó ṣàná tí mi ò ní bẹ̀rù. Àràmọ̀ǹdà kí nírú èyí tààlẹ́ tó tún fẹ́ kọrin ìlú òṣọmọ ọba Adémọ́lá ọmọ Adélábù ni. Èmi Adémọ́lá Adélábù òkú tó yí forí ewì dúpọ̀ dùmọ̀ ẹ̀. Abínibí FM ní Atlanta Georgia ní Amẹ́ríkà ńlá ti ń dún gbogbo aráyé ẹ̀bùn wá wìtìwìtìwìtì.
Abínibí FM bàbá mi, ìkànnì tó dá sáyé ń gbádùn tiwantiwa. Akíyọ̀mí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ikú ayọ̀ ẹ̀ máa bọ̀. Abínibí FM bàbá mi, ìkànnì tó dá sáyé ń gbádùn tiwantiwa. Akíyọ̀mí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ikú ayọ̀ ẹ̀ máa bọ̀. Orúkọ ṣàgá tó tún ń gbèdè wà lárugẹ. Abínibí FM kò máa láfiwé. Kíbíkíbi lágbàáyé ò láti kọ́. Abínibí FM bàbá mi, ìkànnì tó dá sáyé ń gbádùn tiwantiwa. Akíyọ̀mí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ikú ayọ̀ ẹ̀ máa bọ̀. Fún àwọn ètò oríṣiríṣi tó kọ́ ní lọ́gbọ́n, ìròyìn àsìkò ìpolówó ọjà kárí ayé. Kámakájọjà l'Amẹ́ríkà tiwantiwa. Abínibí FM bàbá mi, ìkànnì tó dá sáyé ń gbádùn tiwantiwa. Akíyọ̀mí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ikú ayọ̀ ẹ̀ máa bọ̀.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome back. So, what should you do, or what will you do if you have high blood pressure before, during, and after pregnancy? Before pregnancy, like I said earlier, make a plan and talk to your doctor. So, your healthcare provider will know which medication you are taking and is safe you become pregnant. That is very important. And they will also discuss about healthy weight. Are you overweight? Eating habits, regular and physical exercise activity. That is before. Then during pregnancy, make sure you start your prenatal early. Go to every of your appointments. Talk to your doctor about any medicine so that they can discuss which one is safe for you to take. Keep track of your blood pressure at home. Buy one of those home monitoring blood pressure. Contact your doctor if you see any unusual number. If you don't have the monitor, you can talk to your insurance or talk to your doctor to order you one. So continue to choose a healthy food and continue to do a good weight management. That is during pregnancy. So after pregnancy, so pay attention to how you feel after you give birth. Do you have high blood pressure during pregnancy? I will tell you that you are at high risk for stroke and other problems after deliveries. and you will need to call or activate emergency response if there is need to do so. So, we have different kinds of high blood pressure conditions before, during, and after pregnancy. So, your doctor will look at which condition you are in so as to better treat you. Are you chronic hypertension? So, which means you've had this blood pressure before you get pregnant or before you are halfway in your pregnancy. So, with this kind of chronic high blood pressure, the pregnant woman can get into preeclampsia in their second or third trimester. Depends on how well they manage it before they get pregnant. We have what we call gestational hypertension, which is the only high blood pressure someone have during and not have protein in your urine or other heart kidney problem, especially if you are diagnosed after 20 weeks of pregnancy or close to your delivery. This type of hypertension, gestational hypertension, will go away after you deliver the baby. Some women with this kind of high blood pressure are at a higher risk of developing chronic high blood pressure. So now we have what we call preeclampsia or eclampsia. So preeclampsia happens when a woman who previously had normal pressure suddenly develops high pressure and they have protein in their urine. Another problem they have after 20 weeks. Like I said earlier, women with hypertension, with chronic hypertension, can also get preeclampsia. So preeclampsia happen in about 1 in every 25 pregnancy here in the United States. Some women with preeclampsia will develop seizure. And when it gets to that situation, we call it eclampsia because now it requires medical emergency. Headache that will not go away is a symptom of preeclampsia during pregnancy. Changes in your vision, including blurred vision, seeing spots, having changes in eyesight, pain in the upper stomach area, nausea or vomiting, swelling of the face or hands, sudden weight gain, trouble breathing. Some women may have no symptoms of preeclampsia, and that is why it's very important that you see your doctor. You are at more risk for eclampsia if this is your first time you have giving birth. If you have preeclampsia during a previous pregnancy, if you have a chronic or a long-time high blood pressure, kidney problem, or if you have both, if you have history of blood clots, which is thrombophilia, increased risk of blood clots. You can have that if you are pregnant with twins or triplets or multiple births, babies. You are at a higher risk for preeclampsia if you get pregnant through in vitro fertilization. They call it IVF. If you have a family history of preeclampsia, if you have type 1 or type 2 diabetes, are you obese? Do you have lupus, which is an autoimmune disease? Are you older than 40? In the rare cases, will you see preeclampsia after birth? But we have what we call postpartum preeclampsia. This can happen if you don't have history of preeclampsia during pregnancy. The symptoms are pretty much similar to the preeclampsia. This condition is usually diagnosed within 48 hours after delivery and can last up to 6 weeks later. This condition may require emergency treatment. Depends on where you are when it happens. That's why most doctors will keep you in the hospital for 2 days to treat you so you don't go into this condition. So it is very important that we take care of ourselves, our children, our grandchildren. Preeclampsia is very, very dangerous. High blood pressure during pregnancy is dangerous. We are all encouraged to educate our families. You notice any changes, please do not hesitate to call the doctor. Do not self-medicate during pregnancy. If you don't really care about your own life, what about the unborn child? Let's take precaution. Let's exercise. Let's increase our strength so that we can be better productive in our community. Nothing as good as a healthy community with a healthy people. Life is better if you have people all around you in a healthy condition. We need to be careful. We need to take precaution. We need to do what is right. So that is one thing. The second thing that I would like to talk about would be managing your emotions. How do you manage your emotions? It has been brought to my attention that a lot of our people have emotions problem. But how do you manage it? Like I said the other time, are you the one that must end with the last word? Must the word text message end with you? Somebody say thank you, you say you're welcome, then you reply again. That person say, oh, you're welcome, you reply again. Must you be the last one? Just as simple as that. Must it be what you say that must be final? You need to be realistic and stay focused. Let's not forget that we're women and men created for a purpose. Are you going to let your emotions deceive you or control you? When your emotion becomes take a place in your life stronger than your will, then your emotion is controlling you. You're not in control of yourself. And that is how people fall out of the ladder. Suicide does not start in one day. When you're in a relationship that does not benefit you, I'm not encouraging you to divorce your wife, divorce your husband, but why do you want to stay there and die there? Or your emotions get in the way, you act in a way that you would not normally act. And you say, Osumi Kokiri, Osumi Kokiri. Nobody Osumi Kokiri is your choice. You choose to take it all in. And now that it's overflowing, it has to flow to somewhere. Then you react and it becomes a problem. Let's be realistic to one another and let's not live a fake life. A lot of people emotions have got them into trouble because what I feel about A is not what I feel about B. It has to do with your mind. Then people begins to go into depression and anxiety and they don't know why. They go in denial. They say, no, I'm not depressed. How can we begin to change our community as men and women, African American? We need to step up in positions, high places, and take charge. That's the only way we can achieve our goal. We cannot continue to live in a old address and expect the right thing to do. Let's work on our emotions and have a positive emotions. You know, so let's do that.
aṣọ lẹ́wọ̀n yẹn. Aṣọ mo wọ̀ yí aṣọ lẹ́wọ̀n yẹn. Aṣọ mo wọ̀ yí aṣọ lẹ́wọ̀n yẹn. Aṣọ kúrò aṣọ lẹ́rọ. Aṣọ kúrò aṣọ lẹ́rọ.
Abinibi FM àti dóde. Abinibi FM àti dóde. Pẹ̀lú ara tuntun tó bóde mu. Pẹ̀lú ètò tuntun tó lárinrin. Aráyé ẹ̀sùn kò wá dóde. Dédé ọmọ Yorùbá tó wà lóde àgbáyé. Èmi ọmọ ọba Adémọ́lá Adélabúrè báyìí ń sọ̀rọ̀ o. Abinibi FM ní Atlanta, Georgia, l'Amẹ́ríkà ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ má gbọ́ o. Ìlú ẹni ni ìlú ẹni. Kò dẹ̀ ṣóòṣà ìdáni pè lẹ́yìn orí ẹni o. Yorùbá lògo dédé àgbáyé o. Èdè Yorùbá pọ́nbélé là ń sọ ní Abinibi FM ní Atlanta, Georgia, l'Amẹ́ríkà. Kò ní bàjẹ́ fún dédé yín o. Abinibi FM, ògo Yorùbá, ọgbọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀, èèyàn wà.
Abinibi FM bàbá mi, ìkànnì tó dáta yé Ìbàdàn tiwantiwa. Akíyọ́mí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ìlú ayọ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́. Abinibi FM bàbá mi, ìkànnì tó dáta yé Ìbàdàn tiwantiwa. Akíyọ́mí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ìlú ayọ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́. Olúdá ṣàgá tó tún gbèdè wà lárugẹ. Abinibi FM kò máa láfiwé. Kíbíkíbi lágbàáyé ò láti gbọ́. Abinibi FM bàbá mi, ìkànnì tó dáta yé Ìbàdàn tiwantiwa. Akíyọ́mí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ìlú ayọ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́. Fún àwọn ètò lóríṣiríṣi tó kọ́ ní lọ́gbọ́n, ìròyìn àsìkò ìpolówó ọjà kárí ayé. Kájọjà l'Amẹ́ríkà tiwantiwa. Abinibi FM bàbá mi, ìkànnì tó dáta yé Ìbàdàn tiwantiwa. Akíyọ́mí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ìlú ayọ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́.
Thank you, everyone. We really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, like I said, we need to start working on our emotions. We've reviewed the blood pressure during pregnancy for some of us that are grandma, some of us that are auntie, some of us that are wife, children, nieces and nephew. We need to begin to educate our community and give them that great support. They will need you. You don't have to be a nurse, you don't have to be a doctor. You can give your support and also work on your emotion. Because your emotion sometimes, if it goes wrong, it defines somebody else in you. And that is not good. Let's be at alert. Let's pay attention to our emotions. Let's watch how we treat each other. It's very, very important. We, our people, are very, very, how do I should put yourself? Very jealous and envious. And all this has to do with our emotions. Why is she the one? Why is she the one? Why is he? Why is she? Let's put all that down and put hands together. I don't care whether you're Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba. Let's come to be one and support one another. While in a foreign land, we should help each other up. That is one of the motto of Abinibi FM. We're trying to communicate in the culture and the values in our culture to the community as to be able to drive and entertain our community members. We thank every one of you for your time so far. I know it's late in Nigeria. Thank everyone in Nigeria, in South Africa, in Canada, in Dublin, in London, in Saudi, all over the place. I can't even mention it all. I don't know if there's somebody in China or Russian. I know it's somebody in China, one of those Shan country. We thank you. Thank you so much. And by this time next week, no, not next week, 2 weeks' time, we will be talking about another important topic that we need to be watchful to be able to care for one another. Until then, love you all. I say good night.
báyọ̀ òun lé gbòde o. ìta báyọ̀ òun lé.
ó ti jáde kàṣàgbùà audio and VCD ẹ̀sìn 1 láti ọwọ́ Alhaji Ismail Ọláníyan dókítà Báyọ̀nlé ẹ̀gbọ́ṣẹ́ wò.
The evergreen presenter. Ọgbọ́nìdé. Evergreen presenter. Ọgbọ́nìdé. Akọni bí ẹni jẹ̀ka. Ògbèrèdé. Akéde ara mo tún ti dé o. Ìjọ ti yá.
àgbọ́kọ́gbọ́n kú inú orin yìí ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ dá ti wù kó gbọ́n tó kò lè gbọ́n tó lọ́run ọba.
Ọlọ́run lọ́gbọ́n Ọlọ́run lọ́gbọ́n ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n ayé ọ̀gbọ́n tó Ọlọ́run lọ́gbọ́n. Ọlọ́run lọ́gbọ́n